Usually by the time most people hear about that next hot suburb, it's already too late. I mean, everybody already knows about Fort Mill, Ballantyne, and South Park, but almost no one is talking about this one Charlotte suburb whose population has exploded by 476% in the last couple decades, and I bet you haven't even heard of this place. And that suburb is Indianland, South Carolina, and Forbes has even recognized Indianland as one of the top boomtowns in the nation. So today I'm going to tell you all about Indianland, South Carolina, why so many people are flocking to this suburb, and why you may want to move here before prices climb even higher. So if you are looking for Charlotte's next hottest suburb, then stay tuned. My name is Josh Finigan, team leader with the Finigan Group powered by eXp Realty, and every single day we're getting calls, texts, and emails from people just like you looking to move to the Charlotte area, and guys, I'll tell you, we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, call us, text us, email us, schedule a Zoom meeting, the link is just below. I'd love to connect, learn what you're looking to accomplish, and see how we can help. So today we're talking about Indianland, South Carolina, which is actually nestled right on the North and South Carolina border, just on the South Carolina side, in Lancaster County, which has been the fastest growing county in the Charlotte area for 3 out of the last 5 years. And being just south of that North and South Carolina border is a big draw for people moving to Indianland. People typically move from North Carolina to South Carolina to take advantage of the lower cost of living and lower home prices, the better schools, and you have a lot more tax breaks for retirees and seniors, like the homestead exemption for your property taxes. So even though we are in South Carolina, you are still super close to the Charlotte city center. You're about 18 miles south from uptown Charlotte, which means on your typical day, you're about 35 to 40 minutes to Charlotte city center and about 30 minutes to the Charlotte airport. This means you can take advantage of all the big city amenities, jobs, sports, and entertainment. Indianland is also positioned just below Ballantyne. So when you live here in Indianland, you can easily take advantage of everything Ballantyne has to offer. With Ballantyne reimagined, the bowl, all the great shopping, dining, restaurants, and entertainment just in Ballantyne. And just to the west, you're gonna find Fort Mill, which gives you a lot of other great shops and dining options. You have downtown Fort Mill, you have Kingsley and Baxter Village, just to name a few. Now, Indianland itself does not have as many amenities as some of the surrounding areas like Fort Mill and Ballantyne. You can get to Fort Mill and Ballantyne very fast, like I mentioned earlier, but when you look at Indianland itself, it's a little bit more of suburbia, right? There's a lot of different neighborhoods and HOAs that make up Indianland, and it's a nice mix of families and retirees. And there's not really that downtown Main Street vibe in Indianland, but there's still gonna be everything you need, and most of it is along Highway 521 with centers like Promenade at Carolina Reserve and Carolina Commons, anchored by big boxes like Harris Teeter, Hobby Lobby, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Ross, and more. You also have a Redstone with a 14-screen movie theater and a cluster of restaurants and shops, plus the Indianland YMCA with an indoor pool, gym, courts, and youth sports. So while you might leave Indianland to pop over to Fort Mill and Ballantyne for date night or a special event, you have everything you need right here in Indianland. With that being said, things are changing, and they're changing fast here in Indianland. You'll see projects like the Exchange at Indianland, which is bringing in a Costco, Lowe's Food, Target, and a new MUSC hospital, along with hundreds of new homes, townhomes, and shops. So you are finding more and more local amenities as the years go on. And with all this growth and development comes some growing pains. Now, locals are quite concerned about the traffic that we're seeing on the main artery at 521. It used to be a rural road, but now it handles thousands of commuters, shoppers, and construction traffic every day between Ballantyne, Charlotte, and Indianland. Lancaster County is fully aware of the traffic problems we're seeing in Indianland, and they're actively working on solutions to cull the problem. They have done a full US 521 corridor study and are pushing a plan to add a lane in each direction from the North Carolina line down through Indianland. Now, the price tag for this is going to be between $120 to $125 million. Now all they have to do is figure out how to pay for it. So yes, you're going to feel the growth of Indianland when you're sitting in traffic on 521. But the great thing is you're not going to have to guess what Indianland's going to become, because it's obvious that it is booming with those amenities coming in, that infrastructure coming in, and a lot of great things for Indianland's future. So guys, let's go ahead and talk about the schools. Indianland is served by the Lancaster County School District, a district that is generally solid and tests slightly above the South Carolina average, even if it's not the absolute top ranked district in the state. Now, the Indianland school themselves are consistently highly ranked, especially when you look at Indianland High School, which ranks in roughly the top 10% of high schools in South Carolina with a graduation rate of around 91%. And this makes Indian a strong contender for those families who are looking for a strong school district at a great price, super close to Charlotte. So let's go ahead and talk about housing, and this is where Indian shines because your dollar goes much farther in Indian, especially comparing it to the surrounding suburbs. Over the past 12 months, the average price for a home here in Indian was $570,000, which is much lower than the average prices you can find in Fort Mill for the same product. It's 20% lower than the average sales price of Ballantyne, and it's 61% lower than the average sales price in Marvin. And you can definitely find a wide variety of homes here in Indian Land. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Indian Land does consist mostly of neighborhoods, HOAs, and communities, but the variation between those communities is vast. First off, Indian Land is home to some of the most popular 55+ communities like the Pines at Sugar Creek, which is a new construction community being built out by Toll Brothers. You also have Sun City at Carolina Lakes, which is the largest active adult golf course community in the Charlotte region. You also have a lot of luxury, amenity-rich communities right here in Indian Land, like Firethorn, straddling Indian Land, and Marvin, North Carolina. It's a luxury golf and country club community known for upscale homes and amenities. You also have Bridgehampton, a luxury master plan community straddling Ballantyne and Indian Land. You have a large community amenity center, including a fitness center, a resort-style pool, tennis courts, a playground, and a clubhouse. And we have to mention Bringate, which is a luxury gated community. If you're looking for a little bit more security, Bringate is known for upscale homes and resort-style amenities like a pool and clubhouse. But you also have some great communities with newer homes where you can find a lot of space for a great price, like Rosemont and Almond Glen, where you can find homes that go for around $500,000 to $600,000. And guys, that gets you a 3,000 square foot single family home that was built around 2010, 2012. So it's gonna be a really nice house. So no matter what you're looking for in a community or an HOA, you're gonna find something for everyone right here in Indian Land. Indian Land is frankly one of those places that quietly surprises people. You have a great location, strong schools, and real value in the housing market. Yes, it's growing and fast, but we can see the direction where it's headed, and people are frankly excited for the future of Indian Land. But I'd love to hear from you. Do you live in Indian Land now, or have you lived in Indian Land previously? What are your thoughts? What are some of your pros and cons? Comment below. So guys, that is the full tour of Indian Land, South Carolina. I hope you enjoyed your video. If you want to stay up to date on everything Charlotte, make sure you click subscribe and turn notifications on. Again, my name is Josh Finigan, team leader with the Finigan Group powered by eXp Realty. If you are considering making a move anywhere within the Charlotte area, North or South Carolina, we would love to be your real estate resource of choice. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, text us, email us, schedule a Zoom meeting. The link is just below. We'd love to connect, learn what you're looking to accomplish, and see how we can help. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you around town.